Back to school means more homework. And if you're like me, and mathematics doesn't come easy, the kiddos may need some help, extra help, getting an A. Lenore St. John, Children's Services Coordinator at the Tulsa County Library, is here to tell us how your little one can help get the homework they need.
We have a lot of really great databases at the library, and I know that sometimes math is not my strong suit.
Ugh.
And if it's a Tuesday night and your child is working on some math homework, they can't get a hold of friends, what do? I don't know how to do math really well, and a lot of times they use a lot of different techniques now. So we do have a database called Homework Help Now, and they can log on. It's open daily from 4 to 11. So even if they have that late night 10:30 question, they can still log on. All you have to do is have your library card, and you type in your number, you make a username, and you actually get connected to a live tutor.
Oh, simple enough.
Right, and they just type their question in. It's a whiteboard, and they'll type their question in. They can help them with English, math, social studies, reading, writing, and it's from 3rd grade all the way up until college.
Wow.
It's really useful for that harder math, and it's also in English and Spanish.
Okay, that's great. What are some of these books that you brought with you today?
We have a lot of really great books at the library, too, if you just need some tips on what you can do as a parent to kind of help your child get motivated if they're having some issues with motivation when it comes to getting homework done. Maybe how to organize. A lot of times it's really hard as a child to get organized and do tasks lists, and ways to get them motivated to be organized and how it can be easier to work smarter, not harder.
I didn't see parenting for dummies or math for dummies up here.
Math for dummies. I know. Sometimes I feel like I need a math for dummies.
Absolutely.
Another thing that I thought was really interesting is we do have some books on how to integrate technology.
Yeah, that's an interesting book right there.
Yes, that's one thing that's really difficult because we do live in a technological age where children want to be on their iPads, they want to be on their iPhones, and how do you compete with that, especially when you have maybe the not-so-fun homework to do.
Right.
So these books offer some really great tips on how parents can make learning fun, and that's one really great thing about Homework Help Now is it does cater to a lot of different learning styles, and children can log on, and there's a lot of different games like crossword puzzles and flashcards that make studying a little bit easier yet fun because it does integrate that technology in there.
And can you rent these books from the library?
Oh, yeah, you can definitely check these out. You just need your library card, and it is in the nonfiction section, which is a little bit sometimes harder to find, but definitely ask any of our librarians, and they can guide you to an appropriate book for what you're looking for.
Well, and going back to the raising generation, like my 3-year-old is now on the iPad and things, and I'm afraid that my kid's going to know more about technology than I do.
You know what's really great about technology is you can be collaborative with it. And there's a difference between just setting your 3-year-old in front of an iPad, but also communicating with your child and making sure that it's a collaborative. It can be just like reading a book, but a lot more fun because you're on an iPad and it does a lot of different things.
Well, that is wonderful. And how late can you get the tutors
Till
online?
11 o'clock at night. So I know a lot of times if you're fighting at 9 o'clock at night, you can log on to Homework Help Now, and it adds an unbiased party, because I know a lot of times when you're a teenager, maybe parents don't know best, and you're like, you don't know, and sometimes you don't know. I know if I was helping somebody with homework, I'm like, I don't even know what the right answer is. So that's what's really great about these live tutors is they are background checked, and they all have been teachers previously, so they do have experience working with children, and they can help them with whatever their needs are.
Are they local? Where are the live tutors from?
You know, they're from all around the world. That's kind of a nice thing for them because they can just log in and help as they need.
And can you use the library computers to get help from the tutors as well?
You can use the library computers as well.
Okay.
We have a lot of computers at all of our locations, and this database is available. You do have to have a library card, though, to access this database.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Tulsa City County Library has over 25 branches. For the one closest to you or to browse their complete catalog of books, visit tulsalibrary.com.